With the Falcon officially becoming the new Captain America, the Falcon mantle has been handed down in a way to a brand new character who we saw throughout the first season. This being the character of Joaquin Torres, and now the actor who plays him opens up about his MCU future and his hopes of starring next to a few big names. In a recent interview, actor Danny Ramirez, who plays Joaquin Torres, aka Marvel Comics The Falcon, was asked about his future in the MCU and involvement with future MCU content. And of course, like many actors, he doesn't really know what's to come next because things are being kept very secretive. Now, this isn't anything new for this series or pretty much any corner of the MCU. As we know, the actors are just told to show up when and where, and they're not really told what they're doing, their roles, or anything. And sometimes they don't even know what happens in the final product till they see it. But he did say he had a great time, he's hopeful of a future, and he can't say any more. And then when asked about who he would like to team up with and, really just sort of work with, he said it's Benedict Cumberbatch and Tom Holland that he one day hopes to work with. Now, I think most of us are pretty much in agreement that he's going to appear as the Falcon somewhere down the road, maybe in a second season, maybe in who knows what. I mean, you could really place him anywhere. He could show up in Armor Wars for all we know to help Rhodes. He could show up in plenty of projects, really. That's what I'm trying to say. And it's one of these things where if they do the MCU the way they've been doing the MCU so far, inevitably we're getting another giant team-up film with all these characters, and he's gonna get his time to be Falcon and interact with all the other characters, including Spider-Man and Doctor Strange. Now, whether they're ever on set together or not, who really knows at that point, because at that point, they might just be CGing everything because that's the way everything seems to be going. My guess is whenever we get the Young Avengers and when we get a new Avengers, we will see these characters all together. He will officially become a new Falcon because you gotta sell that merch, and you gotta have new characters to iterate their stories and bring them back in comics and all that, so it just all sort of lines up with what many people speculated, and the moment he got those wings in the 5th episode, it was like, yeah, this is definitely happening. So, yeah, overall, can't wait to see what they do with this character, as long as he's not a man-bird hybrid. There's no room for that. None.